Beloved soul, there are days in life that feel ordinary, and then there are days that heaven marks as extraordinary. Today is one of those days. This is not just another sunrise, this is not just another passing hour, this is the moment your soul has been waiting for, across seasons of waiting, across years of longing, across prayers you thought were forgotten. The angels are speaking, the wait is over. The silence that stretched long nights has ended. The prayers whispered through tears have reached their answer. The doors that felt locked are beginning to open. The turning point of your destiny is here, and heaven has chosen today to be the beginning. All the pain you endured, all the struggles you carried, all the nights you thought you wouldn't make it through, they were not wasted. They were preparation. They were shaping you, molding you, aligning you with this exact moment. For everything you lost, a greater gift is on its way. For everything you feared, a greater peace is being released. For every disappointment, a greater joy is about to unfold. The angels whisper, this moment carries the weight of destiny. If you choose to receive it, everything changes. If you open your heart, everything shifts. If you believe, what was once delayed will now accelerate. But if you turn away, if you ignore this nudge, the chance may pass, and you may miss what was written for you. Beloved soul, heaven does not send messages lightly. The angels do not move without reason. This moment is here because it is time, for breakthrough, for transformation, for alignment, for destiny. You are not here by chance, you are here because eternity has written this moment into your story. The angels declare, step into it now. Do not hesitate. Do not delay. For what is being released today is not small, it is everything your heart has cried for, everything your spirit has longed for, everything your destiny has been waiting to unfold. The angels say, Beloved, your life has been a series of seasons, some filled with light, some heavy with shadow. You have carried both laughter and tears, victories and losses, joy and grief. Every chapter has felt like a weight pressing upon your soul, shaping you in ways you never asked for, teaching you lessons you never thought you would need. But now, the angels whisper, this moment is different. This is not another chapter of waiting. This is not another delay. This is the healing point. The moment where all that has been broken begins to be restored. The moment where the unanswered questions begin to make sense. The moment where the tears of the past are exchanged for the joy of a new beginning. The wounds that life gave you, rejections, betrayals, disappointments, they are no longer chains holding you back. Heaven has seen every scar, and now heaven is declaring, what once hurt you will no longer define you. Healing is pouring into your heart like light breaking through the darkest night. The angels say, do not be afraid of this new beginning. Sometimes new seasons feel frightening because they are unknown. But this unknown is not empty, it is filled with promises. It is filled with blessings prepared long ago. It is filled with opportunities that could not come until this exact time. Heaven is saying, the old is closing, and the new is opening. Beloved soul, you may wonder, why now? Why after all this waiting? The answer is simple, because now, you are ready. Every trial you endured has prepared you for this. Every delay has positioned you. Every tear has watered the soil for the harvest that is coming. And today, the harvest begins. The angels declare, step into it with courage. Step into it with faith. For this is not just a beginning, it is the beginning you have been waiting for. The story is shifting, the destiny is unfolding, and heaven has chosen this very moment for you to rise into the fullness of who you are meant to be. The angels say, beloved soul, a new beginning is not just a shift of circumstances, it is a transformation of your very being. It is not about moving from one season to another, it is about becoming someone new inside the season itself. And now, heaven declares that transformation is upon you. Michael whispers, the pain you carried will not only be healed, it will be turned into power. The losses you endured will not only be restored, they will be turned into lessons that guide you into wisdom. The fear that once held you back will not only leave, it will be replaced with courage that propels you forward. This is transformation. Transformation is when you wake up one day and realize you are no longer living as the broken version of yourself. Transformation is when you look at your reflection and see strength where you once saw weakness, see hope where you once saw despair, see destiny where you once saw failure. The angels say, this change is not temporary, it is lasting. It is not fragile, it is eternal. Because it is not built by human effort, it is being built by heaven's hand. And what heaven builds, no one can destroy. Beloved soul, the path ahead will no longer feel like wandering, it will feel like walking in purpose. The opportunities that open for you will no longer feel random, they will feel aligned. The blessings that arrive will no longer feel delayed, they will feel perfectly timed. And all of this begins with the transformation of your soul. The angels declare, rise into this new identity, for you are not who you were yesterday. The old has fallen away, the new has arrived, and your destiny is being rewritten in real time. This is the transformation you have been waiting for, and it begins now. The angels say, transformation is never complete without empowerment. Healing restores your heart, purpose aligns your steps, but empowerment gives you the strength to walk boldly into what is written for you. And now, beloved soul, heaven is clothing you with unstoppable faith and divine confidence. Michael whispers, you once doubted yourself, questioned your worth, and hesitated at the edge of opportunities. Fear whispered lies into your mind, making you believe you were not ready, not enough, not chosen. But those lies are breaking. That fear is leaving. What replaces it now is faith so unshakable that no storm can move it, and confidence so steady that no obstacle can weaken it. Faith will become the fire in your soul, the fire that says, I know I am not walking alone. Faith will silence the doubts, faith will calm the storms, faith will remind you that every step you take is guided by unseen hands. And with faith comes confidence, the confidence that you are exactly where you are meant to be, that you carry everything you need, that heaven has already gone ahead of you. The angels say, this confidence is not arrogance, it is divine assurance. It is knowing you are chosen, knowing you are protected, knowing you are destined. It is waking up every morning no longer weighed down by fear, but lifted by hope. It is walking into rooms knowing you belong, speaking words knowing they carry power, making choices knowing they are aligned with heaven's plan. Beloved soul, unstoppable faith and divine confidence will change everything about how you live. You will not shrink back when opportunities appear, you will step forward. You will not hesitate when blessings arrive, you will receive them. You will not doubt when your destiny calls, you will answer boldly. The angels declare, rise now in this empowerment. For you are not the same as you were yesterday. You are stronger, braver, bolder. You are a carrier of faith, a vessel of confidence, a chosen one prepared to walk into destiny. This is who you are now, unchained, unstoppable, unshakable. The angels say, when faith becomes unshakable and confidence becomes divine, nothing remains the same. The atmosphere around you begins to shift. Doors that were once locked suddenly swing wide open. Opportunities that were once out of reach now stand waiting for you. Breakthroughs that felt impossible now move toward you with divine speed. Michael whispers, these doors are not ordinary doors. They are doors that heaven reserved for the moment you were ready to walk through them. They stayed closed not to punish you, but to prepare you. And now that you carry faith that cannot be broken and confidence that cannot be silenced, heaven has given permission for them to open. You will see opportunities appear in unexpected places. A conversation that seems small will lead to something big. A connection you never thought of will bring favor. An idea you once dismissed will suddenly carry power. And behind every opportunity, you will feel the hand of heaven guiding you, reminding you, this is no accident, this is destiny. The angels say, breakthroughs are coming that will not only change your situation but will change your story. Breakthrough in finances, where lack once ruled. Breakthrough in relationships, where loneliness once lingered. Breakthrough in purpose, where confusion once clouded your mind. Breakthrough in peace, where anxiety once lived. Every area where you felt stuck is now marked for movement. Beloved soul, understand this, you do not have to strive or force what is coming. You only have to step forward with the faith and confidence you carry now. The doors are already unlocking, the breakthroughs are already unfolding, the path is already clear. All that is left is for you to walk through it. The angels declare, this is your season of breakthrough. This is your season of open doors. This is your season where faith and confidence lead you into blessings that were prepared long ago. Step into it boldly, for everything is aligning in your favor now. The angels say, breakthrough is not the final stop, it is the opening of a river. Once the first door opens, once the first chain breaks, once the first shift arrives, momentum begins to flow. And this flow is not small, it is a river of abundance prepared for you, carrying blessings that will not end with one moment but will continue to multiply across seasons. Michael whispers, prosperity in heaven's design is never random, it is consistent. It is not a short flash of blessing, but a steady current of goodness that follows you wherever you go. And now, beloved soul, you are stepping into this current. No more dry ground, no more barren waiting, life is about to overflow around you. This abundance will show itself in every area of your life. In your work, where closed doors will give way to growth. In your relationships, where love will deepen and connections will strengthen. In your spirit, where peace will settle and joy will overflow. Even in your heart, where old emptiness will be replaced by the fullness of gratitude. The angels say, do not confuse this abundance with mere wealth. True prosperity is more than money, it is wholeness. It is living days free from fear, nights filled with rest, mornings filled with hope. It is seeing your needs met before you ask, and blessings arriving beyond what you could imagine. This is the prosperity heaven is preparing for you. Beloved soul, abundance also flows outward. It will not stop with you, it will touch your family, your loved ones, even strangers who cross your path. For prosperity in heaven's design is never selfish, it is always shared. You will become a vessel of generosity, a channel of blessing, a testimony of overflow. Michael declares, step into the river now. Do not hold back, do not fear, do not doubt. The flow has been released, the current is carrying you, the blessings are surrounding you. This is your season of continuous prosperity, and it begins today. The angels say, true abundance is not measured only by what you can see, touch, or spend. It is measured by what fills your soul, by what lights your heart, by what gives you peace when the world is restless. Beloved soul, the prosperity being poured over you is not only about material blessings, it is about spiritual richness that cannot be stolen and eternal joy that cannot be shaken. Michael whispers, money may sustain you for a time, but peace sustains you forever. Success may make you proud for a moment, but joy makes you strong for a lifetime. The world can give possessions, but only heaven can give purpose. And it is purpose, peace, and joy that are being unlocked within you now. This spiritual richness will feel like waking up with a sense of meaning every day. You will no longer feel empty when you are alone, because your soul will know it is held by heaven. You will no longer feel restless when things don't go as planned, because your spirit will trust the divine timing at work. You will no longer feel like you are chasing happiness, because joy will live inside you. The angels say, eternal joy is unlike fleeting happiness. Happiness depends on circumstances, but joy depends on truth. Happiness can fade with disappointment, but joy shines even in storms. This joy is rooted not in what changes around you, but in what never changes, the love of heaven for your soul. Beloved soul, when you carry this joy, your relationships will heal, your decisions will flow with clarity, your heart will feel light, and your mind will rest. Spiritual richness gives you a foundation that cannot be shaken, a center that cannot be broken, a light that will never go out. The angels declare, this is the abundance you are stepping into, not just prosperity for your hands, but prosperity for your heart. Not just blessings for your life, but blessings for your soul. Not just joy for today, but joy for eternity. This is the wholeness heaven desires for you, and it begins now. The angels say, beloved, what heaven is pouring into you is not meant to stay hidden inside your soul. The joy you are receiving, the richness you are carrying, the peace you are walking in, it is all meant to shine outward, to become a testimony. Your story is not just for you, it is a light for those still searching in the dark. Michael whispers, every tear you cried will become encouragement for someone who feels they cannot go on. Every battle you survived will become proof for someone that they too can overcome. Every breakthrough you receive will become a reminder to others that heaven still answers, still moves, still restores. This is how you will become a testimony, by living your transformation openly. You will not need to preach loudly, your life itself will speak. The way you carry peace in storms, the way you keep faith in uncertainty, the way you radiate joy even when life tests you, this will inspire others without a single word. The angels say, you will become hope for the hopeless. You will become light for the weary. You will become a reflection of what heaven can do when a soul surrenders and believes. And through you, lives will change, not because you are perfect, but because you are authentic. Beloved soul, your presence will shift atmospheres. When you walk into a room, heaviness will lift. When you speak, encouragement will flow. When you simply live with faith, others will see it and rise. This is what it means to be a testimony, not to point to yourself, but to point to the one who carried you. Michael declares, shine now, beloved, for your life is no longer just your own. You are becoming a vessel of hope, a living message of heaven's goodness, a light in the darkness for those who still search. This is your testimony, and the world is waiting for it. The angels say, when a soul becomes a testimony, it cannot remain silent. The transformation you have received, the light you now carry, the abundance flowing through you, it was never meant to stop with you. It was meant to overflow, to guide, to uplift. This is why heaven is giving you a divine responsibility, a calling that will turn your life into a vessel of hope for many. Michael whispers, your scars will become stories of strength for those who feel too weak to continue. Your breakthroughs will become evidence for those who think miracles no longer exist. Your joy will become medicine for those who are drowning in sorrow. The very things that once broke you will now become the things that heal others through your example. This is leadership in heaven's eyes, not about titles, not about positions, but about influence. It is not about standing above people, but walking beside them. It is not about perfection, but authenticity. For your authenticity will be the bridge that leads others out of darkness into light. The angels say, you may feel unworthy, but that is proof that you are chosen. Heaven never calls the perfect, it calls the willing. Heaven never waits for flawless, it works through the faithful. And you, beloved soul, have been found faithful. That is why this mantle of responsibility is being placed upon you now. Beloved soul, your life will begin to impact in ways you may not even see. A smile you give may lift a heavy heart. A word you speak may restore someone's faith. A simple act of kindness may redirect someone's destiny. This is how heaven works, through the ordinary, it releases the extraordinary. Michael declares, step into this calling without fear. Do not shrink back, do not silence your story, do not underestimate your influence. You have been chosen to guide, to uplift, to inspire. And as you walk in this responsibility, angels will surround you, heaven will back you, and your light will shine farther than you ever imagined.